Good afternoon, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's trading floor. It's April 23rd. Grains, kind of a choppy day today. Corn ended up higher. Beans ended up down. Corn up 9.5 cents. After hitting that $6 area for July, we ended up finishing about $6.12, just above $6.12 on the session. Beans down about 8.5 for old crop, down 14.5 in new crop. So beans struggled a little bit today, a little bit of profit taken after that big day we saw on Friday, with corn finding support. But the big thing that guys are going to focus on for tomorrow, we're going to be focusing on what percent planted are we in corn. That comes out here shortly. We're expecting to be about 31% planted. This will be the second highest as far as pace that we've ever seen. You've got to go back to 2010. We were 37% planted at this time, but we're about 9 days ahead of schedule. So this is good. The more ahead of schedule we are, typically the better yields we could end up seeing above trend line. So this is amazing. It is good. You look at the weather outlook, and we're going to see some pretty warm temperatures moving in, and that's going to get guys out in the field. Looks like there could be some rain in the forecast, though. But that rain is going to be in areas where we need it. If you look at a moisture map, some of that, the northwest corner of Iowa, some areas in Nebraska, up in Minnesota, those areas are going to get some rain. At least that's what they're projecting right now. So we'll see where that takes us. Yes, corn was up about 9.5 cents for old crop. You've got December again. Looks like it's going to go up and try to flirt with that 550 area. Every time we've jumped above that 550 right now, we've seen some good resistance there. So kind of keep that in mind as we go through the next few days. Beans, fundamentals behind beans. We've seen good exports. We had sold 120,000 beans today to unknown. Actually, I believe it was 165,000 to unknown today as far as beans and 120,000 corn. So that was a little bit supportive. But as far as the beans, we haven't done anything technically. Okay, we're still kind of chopping around. We've got this sideways range right now for beans, but the longer-term picture, the bullishness is still going to be in new crop, not old crop. But that new crop continues to press harder and harder, down another 14.5 today. So just a lot of spread unwinding right now as far as the beans, so continue watching that. We are still longer-term friendly new crop beans. Old crop beans, we do feel that we're probably a little overpriced right now and may find a little bit of a setback. But down the line, new crop beans, we could run into some pretty good bullishness there. So we're looking from that from the long side as we break back a little further. As far as the outside markets, a little negative. The dollar up 20 cents today, mostly due to economic concerns there in Europe. The euro was down, the dollar was up. That put pressure on crude oil. Crude for most of the day was down about $1.65, $1.70. Right now down about 85 cents. So it's recovered, sitting right at 103. Right in the middle of the range that we've been. Probably going to just chop around right here. But that 100 mark up to 105 has been the range that we're in, and we're still just chopping around there. As far as the stock market, down 124 points. Like I said, mostly due to economic concerns. Taking a little bit of break. Had a very good week last week, and but down a little here today. The metals, gold down $5. It's $15 off the lows. So finding good rally back as far as the gold. Silver down about 90 cents right now. But still kind of chopping around in its range as well. 90 cents is quite a sell-off there for silver. But it hasn't recovered yet like we've seen gold. But kind of keep an eye on that. As far as livestock, down 92 cents today for June fats. Probably a little bit of residual selling from that cold storage report. We're at 37. We increased 37 million pounds there as far as cold storage. We're sitting at 508 million pounds. That is a record. So we've seen this market pull back. But we did recover pretty well off the lows today as far as cattle. Now, hogs a little different story. We were up 55 cents. We saw a very negative week last week for hogs. But we had seen some of these cash prices turn around late last week. We saw a drop in cold storage, about 10 million pounds. That was a little bit supportive there. But the market did react pretty well. We did go down briefly during the session today in hogs, but we finished the day higher. And like I said, right now we're up about 55 cents in June. Looks to be pretty strong, but we need to see this stay consistent? Can we get a bit of a bounce? Can we push above some of this resistance levels? Going out to the summer months, the June, July, and August, we are still friendly. We are looking for this bottom to come in here seasonally and maybe take us higher as we get into summer. But we just haven't seen that cash market turn around yet and really give us that confidence to come in and buy. So we're still waiting for that confidence to buy those summer months, but we do feel we could get a pretty good rally when this thing does turn around. So check us out online, allendale-inc.com. Give us a call with any questions that you might have as well, 800-262-7538. And I hope you guys had a great day today. Have a great rest of the week.